Math Module 4, Lesson 6. I can relate fractions as division to fraction of a set. Make sure everything I do in the video you're doing in your workbook. If you need to click pause to catch up, do it. If you need to rewind and rewatch, you better. I want you to be successful. Problem number 1, 1/3 of 6. Well, I know 6 is my total. And I know 1/3 means I'm going to break it into 3 groups. And yes, I'm abbreviating groups, GRPS. So I'm going to make my total 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to make it into 3 groups. So now my question is, how many are in one of my 3 groups? Problem number 2, 1/4 of 12. Well, what I know is that 12 is my total, 4 is my groups. Yes, I'm abbreviating again. So I'm going to draw 12, and I'm going to split them into 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I kind of have to think, okay, I have 12 as my total. I'm dividing it into 4. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. So in each group, I should have 3. Now that I put them in my groups, I have to look at my numerator, which is 1. So I've got to figure out how many are in one group. So that is 3. So 1/4 of 12 is 3. But I can model this even an easier way. So I'm going to count by 12s, and I'm going to just do 4 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my 4th column. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See how easy those 4 columns are? So I can split them into my 4 groups really easy. And I still have to look at that numerator to see how many of those groups I'm looking at, which is 1. And it's still 3. So 1/4 of 12 is 3 units. Make sure everything I did here, you did in your workbook. Problem 3. Mrs. Pham has 8 apples. She wants to give, and I forgot the number, shocking, 3/4 of the apples to her students. How many apples will her students get? Well, I know how many apples she has to start, which is her total. And she wants to give 3/4 of her apples to her students. So I'm really thinking of 3/4 of 8. What's that equal? So I'm going to do 8, and I'm going to do it in groups of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here's my groups of 4. There's 2 in each, but now I have to look at that numerator because it's no longer 1 like it was before. So I have to look at 3/4 of them, which would be, oops, not 3. It would be 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. So 3/4 of 8 is 6 apples. Let's write our answer statement. Her students will get 6 apples. Let's circle our final answer and make sure you have your answer statement. Problem 4. In a class of 24 students, I need to add my fraction again, yikes. 5/6 are boys. How many boys are in the class? Well, I know my total number of students is 24, so I'm going to label that that's my total. And I need to make 6 groups. That time I wrote it out, I had more space. So I'm going to count to 24, but I'm going to do 6 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So now I can easily split my 6 groups. But I'm not quite done. I now have to look at my fractions numerator, because it's not 1, it's 5. So 5/6 of my groups are boys. So I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to count how many are in those 5 groups of the 6. So 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. So how many boys are in the class? 20 boys are in the class. I'm almost thinking of it as 5/6 of 24. That's really what my question is asking. And so my answer would be 20. Make sure everything I did here, you did in your workbook. Good luck.